Well, you know what? The room's going to be basically pitch black for this one. Because it's a very, very cloudy and dark day in hell for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's facts. I don't know what to say. Or what is there even to say? I mean, I don't know. So they lose to Dallas last week. We know the whole ordeal. And I also want to wish you guys Merry Christmas. I already did that. Happy New Year, all that jazz. I finally get the free time to make a video. I said, let me knock one out real quick. And I don't know what to, like I said, I don't know what to say. The Dallas game, okay. Hold on a second. The Dallas game, okay. You know, we took them down to the wire. They barely beat us. And we did with a backup quarterback. And, we still committed 4 turnovers and still almost won the game, whatever. But then we go into the Saints game. We have their first round pick, so we want to beat them even more. We have backup quarterback Gardner Minshew playing. Now Lane Johnson is out. And they said we'll play in the playoffs, but still will not be 100%. So we go into this game, and I'm like, listen, the Saints, all you got to do is win one freaking game. That's it. Ever since we beat the Giants, it was just win one game. We beat the Dallas, or we beat the Giants and the Bears, whatever it was. It was, all right, beat Dallas, beat Saints, or beat the Giants again, and we're in. That's it. Just beat one time, one team. And I said, all right, with Minshew, when I found out Hurts wasn't playing, I said, all right, I guess we'll face the Saints. Minshew played like garbage. But I blame Minshew, and I don't at the same time, because I blame the coaches. I do. I blame Shane Steichen, the offensive coordinator, play caller, Nick Sirianni. You go into this damn game and you know, okay, I got a backup quarterback. I got a backup right tackle because Lane Johnson, the best tackle in the whole NFL, okay, is out. So I got a backup out there. What do? Oh, well, first let's get to this. Okay, so they're the defense of, our defense, the Saints offense just marches right down the field and scores on us real quick. And I said, damn, well, if it's going to be like this, I said, I was hoping for our defense, hold them and us just continue to score a lot. And they did do that. At first, he went down and scored 7. And I said, okay, now it's time for us to go on offense. 3 and out, punt. I don't think they ran the ball a single time on that drive. It was pass, punt. Pass. Yeah, pass is punt. Then we go back. They were still picking us apart, which now that's on Jonathan Gannon, plus the players not executing. I understand that. But then finally, their defense finally gets settled in, kind of going into the second half. The first half, we barely had the ball. I think we had like 9 plays on offense or something like that or whatever. Where Minshew had 9 dropbacks. He was sacked like 5 times in the first half. All I was screaming is run the fucking ball. This was our strength. Like, for example, against the Giants, okay? We used Miles Sanders like mad, and he had a breakout game. He was balling. All of our running backs were balling, and then boom, they cut the cord on his ass. And you didn't really see much of him since. He's averaged maybe 15 carries a game or less. Your quarterback's getting more than him. It's a joke. So you're going against this Saints defense who supposedly has a pretty good pass defense or decent, but one of the worst run defenses in the league. You don't run the ball. And you got, think about this. You got the backup quarterback in. Backup, right? Backup right tackle. No Lane Johnson. And you don't run the ball. Not once. So then they finally get into the second half, and what do? They start to run the ball. And when they start to run the ball, it's picking up yards like hell. Boom, 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 boom. Then we get into, I think it was a 3rd and 4. And, okay, but you go to run it. Boom, we pick it up. It's a touchdown. Oh, but the refs, bullshit-ass officiating, they sit back and say, oh, it's holding. When really all it was a pancake. Landon Dickerson pancaked the hell out of the guy. And they called it holding. 3rd and 4, touchdown wiped away. Now it's 3rd and whatever the hell, 3rd and 14 or whatever, 3rd and 12. I'm trying to think of something. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can do here. And then it was a continuous thing. That was the funny thing. So the first half, they barely ran the ball. The offense only issue was They dropped back too much to pass, so he was, Minshew was getting sacked a lot, or he was just overthrow, underthrow. He didn't have much time, right? The second half story was, they started to run the ball, but every time they got into a third and manageable, there was a penalty. False start, offensive line. False start, offensive line. False start, Jason Kelsey. False start, Landon Dickerson. False start. It was like, wow. So even when we can find a way to finally start to get the run established, what they should have done from the jump of the damn game, finally get it established, now it's when we get in those manageable moments, it's full start flag, backed up. Then at one point, the defense really kicked it in. They kicked it into another gear, and they started doing their job. They started doing what they needed to do. And I give them credit. At first, I was like, man, and I didn't blame him. I really blame Jonathan Gannon. He does way too much zone shit. Has guys 10 yards, not 10 yards, but 5 yards off the receivers. Like, come on, bro. Come on. You got one of the best defensive lines in the league, one of the first teams in NFL history, if not the first, to have four players on the D-line have 10-plus sacks in the season. So you got 10-plus. And Hassan Reddick with 16. Okay. But I'm going to get down to the long story short. They play like shit. And Minshew, he was scrubbed. He was a scrub. And then he throws that pick six. But then we also go for the QB sneak with him like we did many times with Hurts. And I could tell right away. I was like, didn't work. He didn't get it. And I don't know why he went up high with it. He tried to go up high. It's always just they all plunge forward and go, and they try to go for a 4th and 1. Long story short, it's all to blame on almost all of them, but really on coaching staff. Minshew, hell yeah. But he's a backup. What do I expect? Everyone thought, oh, yeah, Chris Sims. How about you fucking asshole? How about you? Sorry, curse everyone. But how about that, huh? You said, oh, yeah, Jalen Hurts, he's not that valuable to his team like the other guys, which it's iffy, but okay. It has so much talent. Minshew can go in there and the Eagles would still be damn good. Oh, really? Well, this game was just proof, and I think the Dallas game was just proof. The Dallas game, we call Dallas off guard, which isn't unusual. Dallas is Dallas. They have those clunky games or whatever and whatever. And the Saints, this game was foolproof. If Minshew was playing, we're no good. But like I said, I don't fully blame Minshew. He pissed me the hell off today. He did. Defense did their thing. The effect of the coaching staff and the proof that there's really no system. This system thing is a joke. There's no system. It's just we have so many talented players around the whole team that they're getting away with. Now talent's falling out. Talent is getting hurt. People are getting hurt, and coaches don't know what to do. All we need to do is win one game and get the number 1 seed in that bye week. I know Jalen Hurts is probably kind of pissed off because he's probably thinking, oh, wow, these players or Minshew or the coach couldn't do their effing job and win one damn game to let me rest more and heal up. So now I got to try to suit up next week and try not to get injured more just to get us this damn dub. But I also will say this is an effect. If you actually go back and watch the actual game, like not in the moment, go back and watch it. I did a little bit. I said it the minute Lane Johnson got hurt. This is huge. We were like 12-25 or something without him. I remember even for example, Carson Wentz's rookie year, we started out with this great record, and he got hit with the suspension. And from game 1 against Washington, we were till he came back. We were finally good on offense. It's almost like the same thing with Brandon Brooks, if you remember. The playoff game against the Saints, he went down, the whole offense collapsed. Couldn't do nothing afterwards. Lane Johnson, same thing. Look at it. The whole Cowboys game, we're going that field, doing our thing. Boom. Fourth quarter hits. Stuff happens. We fumble. That's not on him. Now, this is one full game without him. And you see. Hell, even against the Cowboys week, 6 or whatever it was when we faced them, we beat them, yeah. But what happened? Remember he left the game in the second half? And we couldn't do anything after that? So he has a huge loss. He'll be back for the playoffs, which I'm happy for, but we have to win now against the Giants. We cannot fuck around. We cannot mess around, have the best record in the league, and then, end up in the wild card. You cannot. In December, when it matters most in the playoff time, we're getting banged up and we're ice cold. This is not good ending the playoffs. Not at all. Not at all, bro. I'd rather be that team like I always wish to be. You know what that is? The team that it starts out decent with the season, like a 4-4 record, 4-2, 4-3. Okay, cool. Then out of nowhere, boom, gets on a hot streak, enters the playoffs, and just starts crushing it. Because they're the ones. Like the 49ers, they're the threat to me. They are. The Packers might be too. They're the ones getting hot now. And they're getting hot now. They're getting it going. Bro, we have 2 straight losses. Like, I don't know what to say, man. But go Birds, Fox, Fly out. You guys comment below in your thoughts. Tell me how you guys feel. Hopefully, my next video will be with lights. Because, it's just a dark day. And I don't think we deserve the damn lights. I'm just a mess. It's pissed me off. Fucking mother. Minshew and all of it. Just a bunch of shit. Comment below on your thoughts. Tell me how you guys feel. Like I said, follow me on Twitter. Let's go Birds, Fly. Let's hopefully be the Giants. They're probably going to play their starters. They're stupid if they do. Because honestly, you got nothing else to win for. Say your starting quarterback gets hurt or someone else gets hurt. Well, you go right into a playoff game with some scrubs? Come on. Let's go Birds. I'm out. And like I said, we're on to the Giants. It shouldn't even get to this point. They're probably going to rest stars if they do. And we have to play ours. Because we're trying to get... This is a joke. All right, y'all. Peace, man.